Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be with all of you today. To President O'Donnell, first of all, who's done really an outstanding job with this college and the advancement of the college. It's been a pleasure to watch over the decades. And let me say carefully, as a Fordham graduate, that I applaud the President's work in making Manhattan a better school and a more able competitor to Fordham University. Let me say that. But let's give him a round of applause because he's done a great job, Dr. O'Donnell. Tom and Mary Alice O'Malley for their generous gift to Manhattan College that is making all of this possible. Let's give them a round of applause. To my colleagues from State Service, Senator Jeff Klein, who you'll hear from, and Assemblymember Jeff Denowitz, it's a pleasure to be with them. Pleasure. And of course, to Ray and Veronica Kelly, who, as a couple, are the outstanding couple of the city and the state of New York. They've been friends of all of ours and friends and citizens of the city for many, many years, and they've served in many ways. And it is very much a family affair with the Kellys, as I can appreciate. And let's give the Kelly family a round of applause. As you heard from the President, Jean-Baptiste de La Salle really did inspire the Manhattan College tradition and the Christian Brothers. Ray and I both attended Archbishop Malloy High School in preparation for college, where we had the Marist brothers. And I hope the Marist brothers did a better job preparing Ray for the Christian Brothers education than they did for me, preparing me for the Jesuits at Fordham. I don't know that anyone can really prepare you for the Jesuits, and I think it's something that you have to experience yourself. But the Christian Brothers have a very strong philosophy that education is not about aggrandizing oneself or enriching oneself. Education is a vehicle and an ability to enhance community. And one educates oneself to then better be able to serve community. And that is at the essence of Manhattan College. And that is at the essence of what the Christian Brothers teach here at Manhattan College. And Ray's life shows that he heard the message and he, in many ways, internalized it. Ray's life is a dedication to community and a focus on service. He was at his Manhattan graduation with his Marine uniform under his graduation gown. Served his country in Vietnam, served his country as a police officer, continued his education, but continued his education so he could continue his ability to perform for community and do it even better. He went to law school in St. John's, where he came across a really tough law professor by the name of Mario Cuomo, who was a very tough grader, I can tell you firsthand. Ray got a better grade from Mario Cuomo than I did. But he kept continuing his education, law school, Harvard School of Public Administration, and he used that continued education as a vehicle to continue his public service. And Ray moved up through the ranks, police commissioner to David Dinkins, federal service with Bill Clinton, police commissioner to Michael Bloomberg, where he achieved in his role probably the single greatest level of accomplishment. The year that had the fewest murders and shootings since the NYPD has been keeping numbers. Can you imagine how many lives have been saved by Ray Kelly? But Ray Kelly did something else that I believe we'll appreciate even more as the years go on. Ray Kelly was the police commissioner in 1993 when we had the first bombing at the World Trade Center. Ray Kelly stood with me as Bill Clinton dedicated the memorial at the Oklahoma City bombing, where the memorial is on a beautiful grass hillside with small chairs as tombstones for the children who died in the daycare center. And Ray saw what happened in '93, and he watched what happened in Oklahoma, and he lived through the horror of 9/11. But it was Ray's vision that informed him that this was not the end. This was the beginning. And that terrorism was only going to increase and get worse. And Al-Qaeda and the Taliban were not the end to terrorism. They were just the calling card for terrorism. We see more and more every day now how correct Ray Kelly was in his vision. With ISIS, with what's going on in Africa, with the proliferation of terrorism. And this is the new normal in criminal justice. And it is the future in criminal justice for New York City. But it's a future that we are better prepared for because of Ray Kelly's vision. He took the NYPD and he transformed it into the leading counterterrorism agency in this country, if not on this globe. Ray Kelly started with 10 people in counterterrorism. And after seeing what he saw, he transformed the NYPD to a counterterrorism force of over 1,000 strong that speaks 60 languages, that is in 11 cities around the globe. Senator Klein and I were in Israel recently, and we were getting a briefing with a group, and we were walking, and there was one gentleman who was outstanding and had a slight Brooklyn accent, let's say. And I said to this gentleman with the Brooklyn accent in the middle of Israel, "What makes you part of this delegation? What brought you here?" And he said, I'm an NYPD detective stationed here on counterterrorism. I was in Afghanistan at a briefing. Bright young mind, NYPD analyst in Afghanistan. That's all Ray Kelly's vision. It has been built up over years. And if it was not for that vision and that ability, this city and this state would not be in a position to defend itself from the threat that we currently see on a daily basis. That, again, is Ray Kelly. We owe him a tremendous debt of gratitude as citizens of this city and this state. His life is a testament to the virtue of service taught by the Christian brothers and a commitment to excellence. Manhattan College could not have chosen a better name than Raymond Kelly. Congratulations, Ray.